Well, Bruce probably has a pretty good idea what his weekend and his future holds in store. On Tuesday, you may recall, he took us to a metaphysical store in Fantan Alley in Victoria's Chinatown. And among their many services is palm reading. But it does not take a psychic to know why Bruce says, "I love this island."
When people say, "What do you do?" I say, well, I'm a reader, a palm reader, palmistry and numerology reader, and I use psychic and clairvoyant ability in with my readings as well.
As with many who practice these skills, Ursula knew as a teenager that she had this ability. Since then, she's pursued a knowledge of metaphysics and started building her skills, and still does to this day.
It wasn't something and then I'm always learning. I think we always learn, no matter what we do.
No two hands are the same. They're as unique as the people attached to them. Ursula translate each one as she sees it. You're a translator in a way, I guess, eh?
Yeah, that's a very good way of looking at that. I never thought of it that way. Yeah.
So, would you like to see my hands?
I certainly would love to. Okay. I haven't looked at your hands, so this will be the first time. So first of all, you've got very deep lines and very few interference, what they call interference lines, which means you don't have very many enemies.
Well, so far so good. Now on to the other lines. First up is my headline.
The headline, which is the center portion of the line of the hand, is quite joined for some time, which means you could have been shy when you were young.
Very much.
And it took a little while to sort of kind of come out of your hiding, so to speak. But once you did, and you could have also had a very strong connection with a family business, perhaps maybe when you grew up, or there was family business in your family background.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah. Also, the headline wanders a little bit, which means you're a bit of an unusual thinker.
No surprises there. The line that's best known, of course, is the lifeline. It's this one that runs around the base of your thumb. Ursula says mine is very strong, thankfully. That means I'm generally healthy. And she was right about something else, too.
Okay. And also possibly because of the split in the lifeline, it could be a concern with one of your knees?
Yes. In fact, there is. Yep.
Yeah.
And she identified another split in my lifeline showing a disruption in my mid-30s. Right again. I went through a divorce. You might doubt some of this practice, but Ursula's used to that.
I like doubting Thomas's. Let me take a look at your hand. That's what I say.
Maybe you'd like to give it a try. If you're looking for someone who has the ability, you've got to hand it to Ursula. She's prepared to tell your story. Here's a website where more information is at hand. This experience is another reason I love this island. Bruce Williams, CTV News, Victoria.